But the bottom line is you've worked with guys that are at the absolute top of their game in the songwriting industry, the unsung heroes of the music industry,
Yeah.
these songwriters putting in countless hours
Yep.
and pouring their hearts into these songs. What's something that you take from them, and what's it like getting into a room with these guys that are, true professionals, but also at the same time you kind of have to, I'm sure everyone operates in their own way around it.
That's embarrassing. You go in there with them and you're like, oh, every time you talk with those guys, I've told Styles this because, like I said, Styles doesn't care. There's no boundaries with him. And, for the record, I think one of the best, for whatever reason, and no matter what happens with music for the rest of my life, God or whatever you want to believe, I personally, God, put me in a position, a very advantageous position, meeting Styles, my buddy James Kelly, a lot of these guys that I met along the way, but especially Styles and James Kelly, because these are just random guys that I met at a show in Pennsylvania at Lake Wallenpaupack. And
shout out.
Yeah, Lake Wally, dude. And ended up that we were nobodies. All of us. We're just kids being like dumb. And then all of a sudden, they just take it to this level where it's like James has got some cuts with Craig Campbell and all these guys, and Styles writes a #1 for Luke Bryan, Country On, and has tons of cuts. So being buddies with someone like that, I'll go to Nashville, and Styles is like, let's go to a write. And I'm like, who are you writing with? And he's like, oh, the guy who wrote I Saw God Today for George Strait. And it's like, I'm like, dude, I'm not talking in there. I'm not going to say anything. Are you nuts? And then you think of a line and you're like, there's no way I'm going to say it right now. And then you say it and they're like, I think we can beat it. And you're like, yeah, I think we can too. I was stupid when I said it. Yeah. So it's intimidating to be in rooms with guys like that. And the thing about it is I probably need to work on that because most of those, especially songwriters, are really just pretty much down to earth guys. They're just dudes that are doing the thing, and girls that are doing the thing. I run with Rachel Thibodeau, who is good buddies with my friend Styles, and with Chris that runs Run the Roost Management and all this stuff. And they're just people that are doing their thing, but they're just, when you meet like a really skilled songwriter, I mean, Rachel wrote Good Directions for Billy Currington. And when you...
Huge hit. I mean, come on.
Dude, it's like a generational hit.
Yeah. He will play that song for life.
Forever.
Yeah.
And we'll all listen to it forever.
Absolutely.
And so when you are around them, you're like, these are just people. But then when they start crafting a song, man, it's like their brain literally functions differently. Like writing a mainstream hit is one thing, and it's awesome. But some of the stuff that you don't hear, like some of the songs that I get to hear, that most people don't, that Styles has written or this person's written, is like, man, I mean, when those guys and girls really want to sit down and craft something, they tell us, like, songwriting to me, and I'm not any good at it, but songwriting to me is, there's a lot of people that want to say something so bad to their significant other, to the world, to the government, to whatever. They want to say something so bad, and they don't know how to say it. And that's where you come in as a songwriter. Like, I'm going to say it for them. And the ability, and again, this is not something that I'm good at, really. I mean, but there's people that are so, like, masterful at it. Like, they are like, this is what I think people want to say or hear. And to be able to do that is a God-given skill.